Caitlin Clark finally wins Player of the Week. It's about time, honestly. I didn't think that I was ever going to see the day where Caitlin Clark finally wins Player of the Week. You know, what she was doing before the Olympic break, I thought she would have won that week prior to, but it's good that Caitlin Clark has been named the AP Player of the Week after averaging 26 points, 9.2 assists, and 5 rebounds, and leading the Indiana Fever to a 2-0 start back from break. We're the only team in the league this season with multiple AP Player of the Week awards for Leah Boston, who got hers June 18th. But it's great to see that Caitlin Clark has won Player of the Week, and guys, this isn't from the WNBA, but it's from the AP Player of the Week. It's good to see that Caitlin Clark is finally getting the recognition that she deserved from the WNBA and other outlets as well. As you guys can see, over these past 2 games since the Olympic break, Caitlin Clark has been averaging 26 points, 9.2 assists, and 5 rebounds. And this is just 2 games. I want you guys to know that because the Indiana Fever of Caitlin Clark has only played 2 games. They only played 2 games out of the week. So the fact that she won it only playing 2 games out of the week is honestly just incredible. But it's honestly well deserved, and it's good to see that Caitlin Clark is finally getting the credit that she honestly deserves. And as you guys look at the stats, man, it's looking like she's the best player right now in the WNBA, you know? And she's leading the Indiana Fever to a playoff run. Like, if we go to the standings right now, after Caitlin Clark with these phenomenal performances these past 2 games, coming back from the Olympic break, standings right now, the Indiana Fever are still the 7th seed, 13 wins and 15 losses. They're 2 games behind the Phoenix Mercury, as you guys can see, as the Mercury have 15 wins, but there are 12 games left remaining in the season. So the Indiana Fever can win out the rest of the season, man, I can definitely see them taking over that 6th seed easily. With Caitlin Clark putting up these numbers, 26 points, 9.2 assists, and 5 rebounds, you can't tell me that the Indiana Fever can win out the rest of the season. Like, if she's putting up these numbers consistently every single game for the rest of the season, I can definitely see the Indiana Fever potentially getting the 6th seed for sure. You just need the Mercury to fall off, because I don't expect the Mercury to win out the rest of the season, but the Indiana Fever do have a great shot at winning out the rest of the regular season with Caitlin Clark putting up these numbers. Like, if she's putting up these numbers consistently, there's no way I can see the Indiana Fever with Caitlin Clark lose any more games this season, because she's honestly just putting on a clinic. And it's great to see that she's finally getting some recognition for her play, being the AP Player of the Week for the WNBA. It's honestly great to see that she's getting the recognition that she deserves, and I expect her to keep it up and go even harder. This is why it's very important that the Indiana Fever with Caitlin Clark had a 1-month off break, because if you guys don't know, Caitlin Clark has been playing non-stop basketball since last year, because she played in college. Then from college she got drafted to the WNBA and started playing right away. So the fact that she was able to get 1 month off, relax, take a breather, now she's back even better than ever. I mean, 26 points, 9.2 assists, 5 rebounds. Like, what can't Caitlin do? Like, literally, she's been playing incredible ever since the break, and it shows right here of her winning AP Player of the Week. If she keeps this up, I can definitely see her winning Player of the Week next week as well. But we'll honestly have to see what happens. But yeah, it's great to see that Caitlin Clark is finally getting more recognition for her gameplay and just how phenomenal she is, because you don't see a lot of other people putting up these stats as rookies. Someone who just entered the WNBA had all the expectations at the highest, and she met all the expectations and actually played better. So it's great to see what she's doing as an athlete, and I expect more Player of the Weeks going forward for Caitlin Clark if she keeps this up, honestly. How do you guys feel about Caitlin Clark winning Player of the Week finally?